Second largest county in the state, and has 10% of the voting population. It's right here. If you look at March of 2020, Joe Biden wins by almost 53 points. You're a Democrat right now. The Harris campaign, you're looking at this county and you're saying, let's bump that up. Let's bump that up. We need to do better in Dane County to offset some of Trump's strength.
Who's going to win?
She can't stay.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the
On the table.
channel. Ha! Okay, how's it? It's November 5th. It's election day. It's election day. Right, Bucky? Yeah. The coffee. And so, get ready for all the excitement for today, which is going to be one.
How are you?
Two. I had a mail-in ballot. Oh, exciting! I had a mail-in ballot, and this is the envelope that came in. Okay, yeah, it's counting. It's everyone's. Well, it's those who didn't vote in advance are voting in person today. Kind of tradition. A lot of people like, why would you do that? Why'd you wait? And then the polling booths close, and they close over the time zone. Boom, boom, boom. And Hawaii is the last time zone, so our votes get tallied the last. So by the time it comes to tallying Hawaii votes, you already kind of know. I mean, it's not Hawaii doesn't do tiebreaker. I don't think it ever has done tiebreaker. Let's turn on this thing here. Come on. Oh yeah. And so, and demon. Oh my gosh. No. We don't not know demon. And so, yeah, there it is. It's gonna be a big. Oh, look, here's a blowback. When Bernie Sanders, let me see this. Bernie has was in the presidential race in 2016. Remember Bernie. So yeah, it's election day, and appropriately. It's dark and stormy, as you can probably tell with the open. The birds are still, they don't even want to fly. They don't want to try to chase them out. It's the end of their season. Go home, go fly south for the winter. And they're just like, I mean, I counted like about 5-6 lightning flashes and subsequent thunder. I'm going to add some sound effect thunder, but there's real thunder. I tried to capture it. So yeah, it's a dark and stormy night. and they're going to count the votes, as y'all. So I think it's just like is it Kamala Harris with Tim Walz? I like that guy, Tim Walz. They heard him speak something. Is it going to be
Blacksmith.
the Democratic Kamala Walz, or is it going to be the Republican Donald Trump and J.D. Vance? And just imagine Donald J. Trump and then the lightning boost and J.D. Vance. So obviously you kind of get what I'm pushing for in a sense, but it doesn't really matter. I think people already made up their minds. Oh gosh, hear the thunder. And it's just a question of that tedious, can't get away from the news. I can anyway. And then it's going to be, and then the votes, and then the swing states, Pennsylvania and Wisconsin and North Carolina, I think. These like little teetering counties, and one of those, I forget, I think it was, I don't know, it was the 2020 election and the one before. There's that newscaster, he was behind the desk and he was just like an assistant almost, with that big board where that guy came out and he's like showing the board, and let me press the big screen, and it's red and it's blue and it's purple. And there was this assistant, Tim Mattingly, and he was like in such conversation. I'm like, and they're featured,
Familiar.
and I'm like, that guy's a rising star. And next thing you know, he's anchor for CNN, and now he's going to be like the guy touching the board, I guess. I don't know. Touch the board. So there it is. It's just a question of, are we going to be autocracy with all that weird stuff that not Biden. Oh my gosh. See, mind slip. Is Trump going to implement all that weird stuff? And Trump, I remember, he's notorious for presidential executive order. So if he gets elected, he's going to be executive order. He's going to be doing that kind of thing, because he says we're going to change it rapidly. So he's just going to make a ton of executive order stuff. He's not even counting on the Congress and the House of Representatives, which is another, don't pull your hair out, because they want to get majorities in those, and those are all fairly tie up. So all that stuff is, that's going to be, oh my gosh. So the trick is to not give a hooey about this day, except go out and vote, and just watch it without any totally detachment. I don't know if I can do that. I'm going to try. Oh my gosh. I don't know what else to say. I know there's Hawaii news, so let's get to a little bit of Hawaii news. Yes, Hawaii news. The islands have voted quite a lot, and the lagging from 2020. Thanks for bringing that up on the front page. They're lagging from that time, so they're expecting a lot of people to go vote in person. It isn't a historical vote, it's like I voted, I went in person, you want to experience. There's the city hall. It used to be the old governor's mansion, or whatever the heck it is, mayor's mansion in Honolulu. Oh, the lightning and the thunder. And there's strikers. There's the Hilton strikers, and then the nurses striking, and this and that. Yeah, that's what's happening there. And in sports, silence is golden. Holy crap! Jesus, this lady. I don't know where she's coming from, but oh gosh, she's judo. She's wrestling. She's got a big giant gun with a turkey baster. I guess that's it's a thermometer case. Her barrel overheats with so many bullets. What the heck? This lady is a Pearl City Junior, condition known as selective mutism. So she's a mutant, and she's going to take over. don't know what selective mutism is. What the heck? Right, she mutated into some extremely achieving person. Remember when 1960 can just relax and voting and protesting was easy. It comes our boy, eats like that kind boy. Vote they come, U.S. House, the Republic. Their signs even made a complete sentence. Or a limerick, even. And look at their dress like, what are they? Is that normal? Is that the normal tutus? Are they trying to make ancient Rome or something? Democracy was invented in Athens. Americans anxious, afraid of election day dawns. You just go out and vote and try to like close your eyes and plug your ears until it's all over with. And there's been like eruptions, tornadoes, and it's like God or Mother Nature. It's affecting. Perhaps a little finger on the pulse. The political cartoon. Just vote. Vote, says Uncle Sam, George Washington, Lincoln, Statue of Liberty, Bald Eagle. Yeah, okay. What do we have?
Come outside.
Well, we have plenty of stuff here. One is a big same-sex question. Vote, eliminate dynasties. See, in Hawaii, they don't want this democratic dynasty, so there's a big push about not having that. It's just like an old boy system. I mean, it's not great, but it's, Trump's negatives are democratic projections. Hawaii is a bastion of the Democratic Party. The legislature is largely Democratic. There is only one liberal newspaper. There's only one newspaper. 2/3 of the liberal people typically vote Democratic. Plantation thinking runs deep in Hawaii. It does? It will be difficult for the people to learn to think as individuals. They have been well trained to follow the leaders. Democratic leaders like it that way. No one thing that unites them is the hatred for Donald Trump. They call him every name in the book. Hitler, dictator, crazy, unstable, weak. Those names, however, are projections. He was none of those things while president. He improved. He improved the economy. The world was stable without new wars. Regulations were reduced. Businesses did well.
Solid.
NATO paid its fair share for defense obligations. Was there a political turmoil during his administration? Yes. Here goes the thunder. Caused by the Democrats trying to impeach him twice. Now, that was crazy. Michael Lee, Wilhelmina Rice. Let me just say something. Hi, Michael. Let me just say something. Thanks for your input. No. They told him all of these things, a dictator, a fascist, blah, blah, blah. He's not those things while he was president. He's going to become those things via his own sayings, what he says, Satan and Satan too, because he says he's going to do these things, which are directly those things. A dictator, autocrat, getting rid of the free press. He's going to get the military, the judicial system. He's going to get his enemies. This is exactly stuff that dictators do. He's going to have this stuff where it's there's not going to be any choices. It's going to be him dictating what happens. That's a dictator. Power, that's the fascism. And yeah, he was impeached twice because, yeah, he would have been impeached, completely thrown out of office if he wasn't blocked by Mitch McConnell in the Senate going, oh, we don't need this. Oh, the courts can handle this. And He was going to be impeached for trying to overthrow the government. Going to take the government under his control. Okay, I just had to say that. Just sorry, I usually don't kind of do that. America now for the other side, because we're going to do more than one. Republican Party must return to base ideologies.
Definitely.
Can we survive our worst impulses, or will we find ourselves living under the tyranny of an autocrat in power? Okay. Republican Party must return to its base ideologies. Contrary to what Donald Trump and his MAGA allies portray, the Republican Party is not united. Ever?
Some of them want the old Republican Party.
Since Donald Trump became the Republican nominee in 2016,
How do you feel?
there has been a split between the MAGA and the moderate wings of the party. Unfortunately, those who believe that the party of President Ronald Reagan left behind no longer have the same influences they once did. We have thought that conservatives like John McCain and Mitt Romney would be one day ostracized by the same party that nominated them for president.
Turn it on.
As a conservative, I implore other conservatives to restore the decency and intellectualism of the Republican Party as embodied by Reagan and William F. Buckley Jr. Remember that the central tenet of conservatism is a reverence for the Constitution and our institutions. Donald Trump, however, only reveres himself. Kalae Kong Pearl City. Okay, thank you, Kalae. You're the King Kong. Yeah, yeah. Conservatism is conserving the status quo, especially the Constitution, right? That's why, oh gosh, I don't want to go into civics class, but yeah, he's overthrown. There's like the MAGA majority of the Supreme Court already. There's like more MAGA on the Supreme Court, and there's going to be
get through.
two people that are probably going to go out of the Supreme Court. There's probably going to be, they estimate, 2 nominations for the Supreme Court. Now, if Trump's in there, then there's going to be 2 more MAGA, and it's going to be a complete 100% MAGA Supreme Court lifetime. So,
Buried.
It's buried. And he wants generals to follow him to the end unconditionally. So he's going to be firing, and just think, he's going to fire Jack Smith. All those court cases that he's totally liable for. They're talking about disseminating top secret documents. Forget about the insults he does, but the top secret documents. What about that? Oh gosh, he's immune to criminal prosecution. If the guy, he's already partially above the law. So, Jay, okay, yeah, it's gonna be fine. I think my prediction is this: Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are gonna win the election. That's just an offhand prediction, even though it's 50-50 with the polls. They're gonna win. Not by a landslide, but they'll win. And then it's going to be, so much more. And it's going to go into the courts. And then there's going to be more lightning and thunder and hurricanes and tornadoes. And you might as well say bye-bye to Ukraine, because here comes Putin across the Europe. So, anyways. Nothing to worry about. It's all gonna be fine.
Dress.
That's right. It'll be fine. I guess. Just relax and I don't know what to say. Cross your fingers, pray. Aloha, God bless America. Or is that? Where's that thing? There's no. Okay. It's a dark and stormy morning. Have a great election day. Okay. Aloha to you. Aloha.